a beautiful sunny Labor Day weekend, and the riders would be laboring at Steel City, USA, because championships on the line with Chad Reed falling out of the championship chase. It was down to the Ryans in the 450 class. And in the 250s, Dean Wilson on the verge of wrapping it up as his teammates struggled down the stretch. But that was just the setup. The Racerex Motocross show is next, and it has the full story from Steel City. The Lucas Oil AMA Pro Motocross Championship rolls into Steel City. Championship on the line in the 450 class. You already know the setup. Jason Wygant here on the Racerex Motocross Show on AllySports.com. It's the 1 and the 2, Dungey and Villopoto, with only a handful of points in between them. Justin Barcia looking to be a spoiler, as was the weather. Incredibly hot and humid here. Fitness going to be at a prime factor. However, you know, between Dungey and Villopoto, well, they can both go the distance. And they did. Whole shot to Villopoto, but Barcia would quickly sweep past him, make the move, and that held Villopoto up and allowed Dungey to move to second. And then soon, Dungey was into the number 1 spot. Barcia trying to hold Villopoto back in the number 2 position. But Villopoto would make the pass, and the setup that everyone wanted to see had indeed been set up. Ryan versus Ryan for 30 minutes and 2 laps. For Dungey, 8 points down coming into the race. He needed to win this moto to keep his championship hopes alive. And he did everything right, holding Villopoto off, while his teammate Brett Metcalf and the Rockstar Makita Suzuki tracked down Barcia to take over third. If your Team Suzuki, things are looking good as Metcalf rolls into third, and meanwhile up front, Dungey still holding back the relentless attacks of Villopoto. Last lap, white flag is out. Dungey still controlling his own destiny, holding the lead in a must-win situation until this, the last corner of the race. Dungey covers the inside. Villopoto goes to the outside, grabs a handful of throttle, and barely squeezes past to steal the lead as the checkered flag comes out. Clutch win for Villopoto. Obviously, Dungey's spirits had to be down heading into the second moto. He tried to rebound. They made some changes to the bike, and he got himself a good start, leading Villopoto early. But it didn't take long for the number 2 to respond, this time making a pass on lap 1, and Dungey was not able to keep pace. To make it worse, Dungey goes down, trying to up his pace and keep Villopoto in sight. That allows Chad Reed to move forward and take over the number 2 spot. Reed's out of the championship hunt, the wind's out of his sails. He's not as aggressive as he was earlier in the year, and Dungey was able to repass Reed, move into the number 2 position, but he was never able to mount a charge on Villopoto, who rode a tremendous race. Shades of the next to last round of Supercross, where he iced the championship with a clutch performance and win. Villopoto does the same here, going 1-1. Dungey goes 2-2. Reed is edged off of the overall podium by Metcalf, who goes 3-4 on the day. Reed goes 5-3. 5th overall goes to Jake Weimer. Let's go to the results and your 450 press conference.
I just really can't wait to get home. I haven't been back to Cali, well, my home, for nearly a month. So can't wait to get home, and I love Pala. Was amazing last year. Had a great time. Got a lot of fans. Can't wait to get down there. I think the track's really gonna be good.
As I was coming to the last corner, I think lap rider was in the way. I didn't know exactly yet, so I just committed to a line and, hopped up, and I thought, he was gonna tuck under, but he kind of started railed the outside and had a good momentum drive, but just kind of caught me off guard. It's not over till it's over. There's 24 motos, and nothing's impossible. I think it's important to have faith and believe and hope in the future.
The people that say that kind of stuff are the people that have no idea what's going on, and they sit behind a laptop and type that stuff in. So if you're here and watch, you can kind of see what's going on, and like most of you guys are pretty well caught up on what's going on, and I don't think that's what it was. We came in pretty far behind, I think, with our bike and myself a little bit. So Unadilla was kind of, I think, our real turning point when when we were able to go to our 2012, because I was struggling with the bike pretty heavily on the weekends. So, and I just think obviously as racing goes, I got better and better.
Savage. Freaking thing, man. I can't get some soda. Thanks, Jeff. Let's move to the 250 class. Dean Wilson had a 38-point lead coming into this race over Tyler Rattray. Rattray needed to make up some ground, or Wilson could wrap up the title at this race. Meanwhile, Kyle Peters making his pro debut, Darren Durham looking to replicate his home track success at High Point, and Marvin Muskian looking to rebound after what has been a tough season of injuries so far. Those are the stories coming in. Dean Wilson's going to grab the whole shot here, and his early challenge comes from Justin Bogle. That's right, the rookie in his third pro race was on the gas early, leading Ryan Sipes and his teammate Eli Tomac. Look at Bogle go after Wilson for the lead. Had several attempts to move into the #1 spot, but Wilson was able to hold Bogle back each time. Certainly the kid from Oklahoma learned a lot running with the man who's leading the series. After a few laps, Wilson began to draw away from Bogle, and attention shifted to the third place battle, Sipes versus Eli Tomac. Meanwhile, nowhere to be found up front, Tyler Rattray, as well as Blake Baggett, the men who could take the title away from Wilson, had bad starts, and they were not able to replicate the success they've had on other tracks. Tomac had a good day. He eventually got around not only Sipes for third, but also Bogle for second. Bogle dropped off the pace a bit, Muskian moved up to third, and Wilson takes the moto win, one step closer to a title. Wilson didn't expect to make up 13 points on his teammate Rattray in one day, considering how consistent Rattray is. But if he does, he's going to win the title. And after that first moto performance, he's in a good position, and he's in an even better one after taking the whole shot here. But a rare good start for Eli Tomac, and Muskian is up there as well. Tomac was feisty today. He said he needed good starts to actually win one of these races, and he was proving to be very smart because he took the lead from Wilson and looked like he was going to roll to not only a moto, but an overall win. But Wilson was able to respond. He eventually got Tomac back and pulled away, and then he started to focus on the men who could stop him from winning the title, and Rattray and Baggett were not in the top three. They would struggle, and with that, Wilson was going to have enough points to wrap up the championship. Dean Wilson hangs on, and he is your new 250 class champion for 2011. Good job by Tomac to go 2-2 for second, and for the first time ever, the Frenchman, Muskian, is up on the podium. Here are the results. Dean Wilson's a happy champion. We'll have more from him in a moment, but first, Muskian and Tomac in the press conference.
I worked really hard with my trainer, with the team since last year after the Supercross of Bercy when I got a injury, ACL. It was a long way to come from that injury, and I missed all Supercross championship, and then I was back 100% for the outdoors, and I got another injury at Freestone. So it's a tough year for me, and it's like a bad dream, but it's all right. It's coming better and better since Washugal. But yeah, finally this weekend I had a really good feeling on my bike, and the track was really good and very nice.
Yeah, obviously we want to get a win, but they've been on their game all year. And it just kind of sucks that I'm just getting on my game right now. So yeah, I guess I was a little late. I guess I just made a couple of little mistakes. He was going a little bit faster. I mean, our pace was really, really close. And yeah, I mean, I definitely let him go by me a little too easy.
In the women's motocross class, Jessica Patterson is desperately trying to cling to her championship. She does what she needs to do by dominating the day, going 1-1. Tara Geiger rode extremely well. She goes 2-3. Ashley Filek goes 3-2 to hold on to the points lead. And now we're joined by our first champion of 2011 in motocross, Dean Wilson. You've already done about 100 interviews, but you probably don't mind right now because you got good stuff to talk about.
Yeah, definitely don't mind. Done a lot of interviews, a lot of text messages, a lot of phone calls, a lot of high fives and handshakes and hugs. Great day. I mean, definitely one to remember, so good day.
You know, normally you think the guy wins a title because the pressure was on and he dug deeper and trained harder. it seemed like it was the opposite. The more fun you had, the better things seemed to go for you.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, everybody's different. You know, some people are serious and some people aren't. And I don't think I'm one of those serious guys. I've tried to be serious.
Yeah.
And the results aren't the same. I mean, when I'm having fun and enjoying myself, I mean, I ride my best. And so, I mean, even like today, you know, I was just having fun, you know, just going out there and just having as much fun as I can. And the only thing I kind of really wanted to put pressure on myself for was the start. I really wanted to get a good start.
Right.
And other than that, you know, you just gotta enjoy yourself. And said it a million times, but when I enjoy myself, I just ride my best.
Did you actually expect to wrap it up today? I mean, your teammates have been so consistent. The chance of outscoring Rattray, say, by 13 points, you know, he could be right there with you. So did you actually expect this to work out like this?
No, I actually didn't, and I feel absolutely terrible because my mom and dad, I mean, I'm over the moon that I won the championship, but my mom and dad didn't come this weekend, and I mean, I wasn't expecting to make up 13 points, you know.
Yeah.
The team's mainly being 1, 2, 3 every weekend.
Right.
So, man, to go 1-1 was amazing again. I have the most moto wins, so that feels good.
Yeah.
2 overalls though, but the most moto wins, and man, just over the moon. It was a great day, and everything just went good. I had the fastest lap time in practice, and then, you know, won both motos, so nothing could went there.
Now what does this do for you? You figured out, don't be the serious guy, have fun. You got all this confidence now. I mean, where is this going to put you down the road?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not looking too far down the road. I mean, I know I have a lot of races ahead of me, and I don't want to celebrate too much yet. I mean, I still have Paula, of course, so would love to win there. You know, I like that track and had good memories there last year.
Yep.
And I'd like to win that for my mom and dad since they didn't get to come here.
Gotcha.
But I know the team and everybody's going to be really fast there. And then after that, on the Monday, right after Power, we're flying to the Nations. So we got a really busy schedule. But Team GB is coming in hot. We're coming in hot.
All right.
Team USA, they better step up a little bit.
Hey.
No, I'm just joking. No, I don't want people to go crazy. We're a pretty solid team. And then after that, after the Nations, you think I'd get to kick the feet up, drink some monsters.
Right. Yep.
But I don't. I'm racing the Monster Cup, and I'll be on a 450, so I need to do some training for that. I think about 3 weeks.
Yep.
Race the Monster Cup, and then from Monster Cup, I'm flying from Vegas to Scotland and kicking the feet up for a month.
So it will happen.
It will
get
happen. The feet will get kicked up, and I'm going to eat like a fat kid. So it'll be a good time.
We'll see how you look in January.
Yeah, it
Dean
might
Wilson.
be a little different. Look.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you so
Everybody's
much.
proud. He's the American Motocross champion in the 250 class, Dean Wilson. And thanks, folks, for watching. We'll catch you at Palo. Rob, cut this off.